Cover me as I share this. I'm going to share a dream that I had back on the 7th of the 10th, 2024. And the interpretation I believe to come with it. I dreamt I was standing in a desert, in a canyon unknown, and I was standing with a Middle Eastern man. In high authority, who brought me to the location as where the water and sand was gold and the waters was of spectacular sight. For I knew not to go near it, for the thickness of gold sand waters was deadly to go near or try to attempt to jump in. The man behind me, who I was standing behind first, then in front of, was speaking and explaining certain things to me. Then the dream ended. There are certain details I left out of this dream because of this man and the reason I saw and know what I know. Confirmation and interpretation. This will happen in reality. We are all seeing waters burst in the desert. Now let us all witness the desert of the Middle East somewhere burst forth of gold. Alas, yes, alas. This will bring war, alas. I'm from Australia. I'm a nobody to many, but for some reason I believe there are many who are called and chosen and had intercession and dreams and visions of the night by the Father in heaven to vindicate the lost, troubled through wisdom, understanding, and teaching. As for myself, I'm somewhat confused receiving this dream. In my time of hardship through the Australian government child safety and my marriage. And I was led to share this because of the mature sons and daughters of God, of Jerusalem, and throughout the nations should prepare for this world wonders. I was stirred up. And I was stirred up in my spirit that I had to study further, look into this further. And as I did, this is what I come to discover. That massive gold deposits discovered in Turkey. The author, al-Bukhari, said, I saw the prophet in a dream, and it was as if I was standing in front of him. In my hand was a fan with which I was protecting him. Now, al-Bukhari, he asked dream interpreters himself, who said to him, you'll protect him from lies. He spent 24 years of his life from the age of 16 visiting other scholars and cities making minor revisions to his book. It is the first book of 6 of the Sunni Islam. He completed his book between from 1842 to 842 to 847 in the 9th century. And so what I discovered, being from Australia, and I had to study and look it up, what I was, what my dream was, that it's been over 500 years from that prophecy, from al-Bukhari, who believed in the Muhammad, the first prophet. So I went to the library, my local library, and I had to look it up and keep looking at what I was seeing, and trying to say and to share. Interestingly enough, I found of this book, Middle East Conflict, the 2nd edition, Complete Idiot's Guide to Middle East Conflict, second edition, that the last prophet, Muhammad, then the author al-Bukhari of the Sunni Islam book, who saw his vision that I saw after. He describes that he had an encounter in here on his journey with the angel Gabriel and showed him a tablet. According to Muslim tradition, and became a messenger of God. When it was clear that the Jews would not accept him, Muhammad began to minimize or eliminate the Jewish influence on his beliefs. He shifted the direction of prayers from Jerusalem to Mecca, made Friday his special day of prayer, and renounced that the Jewish dietary laws prohibited on eating pork. Can't say much about that, they're two different cultures. Originally, he said that the Arabs were descendants of Abraham through his son Ishmael, but in the Quran, Abraham's connections to the Jews is denied, with Muhammad asserting that Abraham is only the patriarch of Islam, not Judaism, as well because he surrendered himself to Allah. That is quite interesting. I was stirred up in my spirit. I have kept this dream vision to myself for this long, for 4 and a bit months, and I cannot remove it from my heart and my spirit being stirred up. You know, I've gone to church, been refused for dreams I've had, and I like interpreting my dreams myself. Some I cannot. The man that I saw in the dream, just like Al-Bukhari had, I was behind this man first, so I saw everything he wore, the colors, the way he wore his cultural dressing. Then I stood in front of him, like I was in front of him, and he was speaking to me, and I could hear what he was saying, but I'm not to share that, not on here. And just like all the chapters in the Bible, like Daniel 2:3, I've had a dream that troubles me, and my spirit was troubled to know the dream, so I've done my searching up. I've had to look into it for myself so I could share it. You know, Daniel chapter 7, 1 and 3, Genesis 41, 25, 27, Job 33, 14, 18, Daniel 2, 28 to 29. And I have searched so much on dreams, going to church from 14 years old till now 35, looking into God's truth, and that God, he speaks to whomever he likes. I'm from Australia, First Nation, and I want to bless the world with what I've received, especially Al-Bukhari, Muhammad. I believe that he was visited by Gabriel the angel. I didn't get visited by an angel. I just was shown that dream. So God speaks to whomever he likes, from wherever he likes, in his time, for things must come to pass as they should. Be blessed, the God of Israel and of all nations, creator of heaven and earth. And I have had to redo the post of the video that a song played over my voice explaining this very testimony I've received, to share and to give to others. Be blessed. Thank you.